It's the DeArmond Ford Indianola Kickoff Event. Score big on a new F-150 XLT with 3.9% for 66 months, plus $3,750 rebate. Get charged up with a Waukee and lease for $449 a month. All Americans Ford Escape and Edge. New Edge for $399 a month flex buy. And the new Escape, 2.9% for 75 months, plus $500 rebate. Join our winning team at DeArmond Ford Indianola. DeArmondFord.com.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wins. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Let's face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now. All the best brands and the best selection. And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that. Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Waukee Fieldhouse, here for your Tuesday night volleyball entertainment here on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening. It's the 9-15 Waukee Warriors taking on the 6-12 Urbandale Jayhawks. Someone's going to get a win tonight. Someone's going to get back on track tonight, Alexa. Both teams coming off losses. Waukee's lost 2 straight, 3 out of their last 5. Urbandale has lost 6 straight, has not been kind to both these two teams so far, but there is hope on the horizon, and both these two teams statistically seem pretty even throughout. Oh, by the way, it's pink out night for Waukee.
It certainly is. There's a lot of pink going on, and both teams are probably really gunning for a win here.
It's definitely one of those games where a win could really help a season, and that's what we definitely see going forward. Urbandale 6-12 on the year just has not been the season that the Jayhawks have been hoping for after going to the state tournament a couple times the last couple years. Urbandale with wins over South Tama twice, Washington, Des Moines, Roosevelt, Marshalltown, and Grinnell. And Waukee, a couple more CIML wins. Urbandale still looking for their first CIML win. Waukee has a CIML win under their belt. Alexa, last time Waukee played was when we were here last Tuesday. Urbandale's played over the weekend. Does it favor Waukee a little bit to get a week of rest?
It's certainly nice to get a week of rest, but I think sometimes when you do, you can get a little, not necessarily lazy, but I always enjoyed having freshly have played because my legs just feel ready to go.
Urbandale took part in a tournament this past Saturday against Cedar Falls, Marshalltown, Janesville, and Osage. They lost all 4 of those matches. They are led, Alexa, by pretty much a jack-of-all-trades player. Lainey Drown, the senior, she seems to do it all for Urbandale.
She does, and she's currently leading the team in assists, 102 assists this season. That's quite a senior to have.
We'll have a couple of those tonight. Also, one thing that kind of got you and I off the page was the freshman for Urbandale that seems to really stand off the page, and that's, pull it up on my sheet real quick.
Piper Ladwick?
Yeah, Piper Ladwick, 6'2" freshman. She's the only freshman on the team, and she's the tallest person on the floor tonight.
which is very similar to Waukee. The only freshman on their varsity team is the tallest on the team as well, Malia Rogers. It's nice to see that these freshmen are already making an impact, but I wonder if height has something to do with it.
It's very possible. Anytime you can get someone that tall coming in, you're like, all right, there we go, that's something. It's definitely a positive in the right direction. Waukee trying to break a streak of their 2 straight losses. They didn't take a set in those 2 losses. In their last 5 games, though, they have had 2 wins over Valley and Gilbert. And like I said, Urbandale have dropped 5 straight. Urbandale lost to Valley 3-0. We're playing best of 5 tonight, so no best of 2, which has been what Urbandale has played the last couple games, thanks to the tournament. So it's best of 5 tonight. We're going to send it down to the floor for pre-match festivities. You're on Pink Night here at Waukee High School.
Tonight's contest is your Waukee Warriors against the Urbandale Jayhawks. Tonight we are supporting Can Do Cancer for breast cancer awareness. Our Warriors sold pink t-shirts in order to support Can Do Cancer. In total, we raised $1,970, which will go towards helping improve the lives of breast cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy treatment. Thanks to everyone who supported this wonderful cause. And now, we'll meet the non-starters for the Urbandale Jayhawks. Number 3, Bree Davis. Number 4, Cameron Boyd. Number 5, Kendra Pittman. Number 6, Alexa Richmond. Number 7, Courtney Dunn. Number 9, Ella Tabakovich. Number 12, Lauren Salmon. Number 13, Maddie Stuckman. Number 14, Danny Peterson. And now, let's meet the non-starters for your Waukee Warriors. Number 1, Haley Baker. Number 6, Gladys Corey. Number 5, Nina Heidel. Number 7, Emma Williams. Number 1, Hannah Reagan Glass. Number 10, Megan Tracy. Number 16, Kaylee Sutton. Number 18, Grace Purvis. And number 19, Hannah Toll. And now the starters for the Urbandale Jayhawks. Number 1, Dana Spencer. Number 2, Linda Barron, Victoria Noah. Number 9, Lainey Drown. Number 10, Jessica Mackey. Number 11, Piper Bradley. Number 15, Maggie Walker. And number 17, Adia Wadio. And now the starting lineup for your Waukee Warriors. Number 3, Megan Craig. Number 4, Lexi Weber. Number 2, the libero, Taken Nash. Number 9, Saffron Horton. Number 11, Malia Rogers. Number 15, Jenna Jones. And number 22, Stella Braddock. And now everyone, please rise, remove your hats, and
We're going to toss it to a break, and we'll be back for your opening serve. Waukee Urbandale coming up on the Central Iowa Sports Network.
It's our September savings event now at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville. Incredible savings on new Chevy Silverado 1500 and Traverse. Save big on new GMC Acadia and Sierra 1500s. Get up to $9,000 off MSRP on new Ram 1500s, plus 2.9% for 72 months. New Jeep Gladiators up to $10,000 off MSRP, and new Grand Cherokee starting at $39,990. It's the September savings event at DeArmond Automotive Knoxville.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Let's face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee 9-15 taking on Urbandale. The Jayhawks 6-12. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening from the field house. Urbandale, led by Coach Hobart, literally got the job on August 14th. If you're keeping track at home, that is not very quickly before the season. So she has had to jump in at an interim head coach spot. And meanwhile, Waukee led by Candace Palia. The Warriors looking for a win to get to 10 wins on the year. Urbandale looking for their first CIML win of the evening. You got to think Lainey Drown might be the big difference maker tonight for Urbandale if they want to get away with a win.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree. And if I was that coach, just coming in so fresh and not being with the team so long, I would just go with my gut and hope that the team trusts me. I think trust is going to be a big factor for Urbandale tonight.
Absolutely. It's pink out night. Urbandale is in their pink tops. Purple numbers, not great if you're a broadcaster, but we'll figure it out. Urbandale in their white and blue. To get things set to go on this Tuesday night, we thank everyone for joining us tonight on your Tuesday night for volleyball here in the Central Iowa Metro League. We are off and running here in the field house as Urbandale gets the start, and immediately we see the difference up front by the freshman Piper Ladwig. Ninth grader, 6'2", big difference.
Big difference, and once again, both teams, both of their solo freshmen are the tallest ones on the team.
Keep an eye on Ladwig tonight, 6'2", like we said, only freshman on the roster for Urbandale. There's the other freshman, Malia Rogers, who skies that thing out. And it will be a point for the Jayhawks to start 2-0. You and I, Alexa, on the call last week for the Waukee Northwest game. Waukee struggled to start quick. They're going to have to change that tonight.
Yeah, they were really good at getting the first couple of points, but then it seemed to be hard for them to continue it.
Urbandale, another good kill attempt, and guess who? It's Piper Ladwig, the freshman again. She's got 2 kills to start. Urbandale, a 3-0 start on the road against Waukee. Back to serve is Tori Noah. Noah, the libero, in all blue. There's a little bit of an awkward toss across. Waukee's kind of discombobulated here on defense. They're all over the place. Now they'll set back up to the near side. Rogers drops it in. Barely snuck it in on the line, and Waukee has their first point of the night.
Seems to be freshman on freshman. They're kind of teaming them up against each other.
Waukee was a little stuck. They were running into each other a couple times there on defense, trying to get everything set back out. Tegan Mash, the junior, will serve away. Waukee trailing by 2. Far side to Maggie Walker, and Walker can't drop it in. Waukee will take the point, gets it back within 1.
Tonight's going to be a really competitive night, especially since both teams are really wanting to win. And you can tell in the girls, I see a lot of energy from both teams.
Mash will serve again, gets it across the line to Tori Noah. Noah set up, that's Lainey Drown, who just knocked that up in the air. Lainey Drown, we'll give you more stats on her as the night goes on, but she is a literal jack of all trades for the Jayhawks. Braddock tried to knock it across, and we're going to have a stoppage, a double hit on Urbandale. We're tied at 3. A player that went under the radar statistically, but you and I talked about her a lot. Stella Braddock has been very good for Waukee, especially in that match last week against Waukee Northwest.
They certainly set her up a lot, and you'll hear her name a lot tonight, I'm sure. I mean, Braddock obviously is a very good part of the team. They're putting a lot of trust in her.
Piper Ladwig will be the one to serve here for Urbandale. The Jayhawks lead 4-3 after the service error by Waukee. Far side, Braddock off the hands on the back line of Lainey Drown, and we're tied at 4. A couple more substitutions check in there. The scoreboard changes at 4-4 here in the arena. Alexa Weber, the sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this team for Waukee. They are very young. Urbandale, pretty old when you look at how many seniors they have. Backside touch across by Maggie Craig. Drown sets up to the middle to Danny Peterson. Far side, Braddock gets blocked back. Ella Tabakovic got in there on the block with her teammate. Take a look at the replay. It's a good setup by Braddock.
That was just perfect. She blocked it perfectly.
It's about as you can get on an assisted block. Courtney Dunn serves for the Jayhawks. 5-4 lead for Urbandale. Middle setup by Courtney Dunn. Good block attempt by Waukee. Sends it back. Tori Noah calls everyone off. Lainey Drown tried again. Set up by the libero Greta Sikori. The rally continues on. A block attempt by Waukee. That should go out, and it does. And Urbandale takes the break. 6-4.
Already, this is a great set. I mean, they're going back and forth with points, and I feel like both teams are really scrambling around, and I feel like there's good control of the ball from both sides.
Urbandale seems to be a little bit more together. As I say that, they put it one into the net. But when during a rally, it feels like they're running around less than Waukee is.
I'm not surprised that Urbandale is a bit more put together. They do have a lot more seniors. I think it's about 8 seniors.
And that makes a difference.
It makes a huge difference.
And
these girls have been playing longer.
You make a good point when you talked about it in the pregame. I get it, Waukee hasn't played in a week, but sometimes that's not a good thing, and you said that. You just kind of get lazy. Yes, practice is a thing as there's a double hit. This will be tied at 6, but at least Urbandale, they haven't been off for many days. They've been in that group.
I don't think you necessarily, I mean, you do get a little lazy, but I think it's just like the adrenaline. Your body's just rested, so it's at this stalemate.
Megan Tracy serves. Urbandale sets up, far side, Lainey Drown. That's a really well-timed hit. Waukee, though, gets it right back across. Worked in their favor. Drown again, blocked back. Jenna Jones and Maggie Craig in on the block. And Waukee has their first lead of the night. Take a look at this.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to see Waukee returning the blocks. There's a great block by Urbandale, and not so long afterwards, Waukee just returned it.
Jenna Jones, a senior for Waukee. She has been big last couple of matches. Good dig by Noah. Urbandale gets it across. Another good dig on the backside by Tegan Mash. Everybody hitting the floor. 7-6 lead for Waukee. Jones does it again. Jones, a 5'10 senior, and she is really starting to get things rolling here on offense. Waukee has rallied back and taken a 2-point advantage. A service error, though, on Megan Tracy. She pats herself and says, "That's my bad." Ball goes back to Urbandale. Maggie Walker, the sophomore, will serve on the back line. She was right up against the line. Usually you see some players get right there, and why not? Jenna Jones, the hot hand, is on a hot start here. A 9-7 advantage for Waukee thanks to Jenna Jones, and boy, she has done everything so far.
The senior's really stepping up. I think she's helping get some energy into this team, get them rolling.
Jenna will take it. A serve by Maggie Craig, and that works right in Waukee's favor. An awkward bounce off the hands. That's a service ace for Maggie Craig.
We're starting to see some pull away finally in this first set. I think this is the biggest lead, 3 points.
Yeah. 23rd ace of the season for Craig. It's a 10-7 advantage. Boy, what a play by Noah to come in and save that one for Urbandale. Rogers backside, and they're going to say an error on Waukee. So a 10-8 advantage. Urbandale gets their height back in as Piper Ladwig, the freshman, checks back in. (10-8) Waukee. Warriors set it up. Rogers goes long. Good pick up by Noah, but they didn't set themselves up well. Courtney Dunn kind of came over and had the right idea. Missed execution.
Yeah, she really did try to get a good placement on the ball, but sometimes it just doesn't happen.
Greta Sikori, another sophomore, will serve here for Waukee. The libero on the way. Drown picked it up. They'll go back to Drown. And that one will go 2 long and 2 away. And Lainey Drown has another kill. Lainey, a senior. Really the big step up after the departure of Lily Dykstra, Urbandale, longtime veteran that the Jayhawks had. 11-9 lead, served by Urbandale. Saffron Horton set it up. Good save by Urbandale. They'll go back to Rogers. Rogers tries to boop it across. Noah sets up backside to Ladwig, and Ladwig just misses the line. And I mean just missed the line.
Yeah, it looked really close, painting the lines there. But I've seen that both teams have really been trying to do the dips and trying to get dips and points by doing the dips, but both teams have responded really well. It seems to be that the best way to get points is to just paint the lines.
Saffron Horton to serve. And a missed go at it by Lainey Drown. Just simply overestimated the ball coming her way, and it's the largest lead of the match so far for Waukee at 4. Warriors a slow start, but have rattled back. Now Urbandale looks for a move as there's a dig attempt that misses. There's a freshman error by Piper Ladwig. Just a little too hard off the hands. And Waukee has a 5-point lead. We'll take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Face it, it's Iowa and it's hot and humid. Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto Pros. Some of us are going to get in our blazing hot vehicle and the air is not going to cool us down. When that happens, I have same-day AC service appointments at the ready. We can pick up your car, drop it off, shuttle you home, or even help you get a rental car. And all of our AC repairs come with our lifetime parts and labor guarantee. If you're having problems with your AC, give us a call or scan the QR code to schedule your appointment today. For the best, head west, Westside Auto Pros.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. 14-9, Urbandale on top. That one is skied long by Jess Mackey. Waukee a 15-9 advantage. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening. Alexa, Waukee looking good here to start. We talked about it in the pregame. Both teams needing a win tonight to get things off and rolling.
Certainly, and Waukee is just lengthening that lead.
I have no idea how Tori Noah did that, but Malia Rogers, the freshman, gets the job done with another strong kill.
Malia Rogers, she's already had 100 kills this season. That's pretty impressive for a freshman.
That time it was just a simple 1-2. Right back to her teammate, goes right back to her. 16-9, Warriors trying to pull away here in this first set. Drown sets up to the freshman, and that one just goes off the fingertips of Waukee, and it will be a point for Urbandale.
You really don't realize how much of height makes a difference, especially since she barely had to jump just to knock the ball right over.
I didn't have it on my bound roster. Haley Baker is number 1. She's not on my bound roster, so Haley Baker is number 1 for Waukee. She was the one that missed on that one. Saffron tried to knock it up and go right back to it was Alexa Weber, and Weber was just too short on it.
Point for the Jayhawks.
And really, Waukee hasn't made a ton of errors, it feels like, here in this first set that's given Urbandale chances.
Oh, I definitely think we were being maybe a little too hard on them about their week-long break because they seem to be doing just fine. They seem to have found their footing.
Double hit for Urbandale. And it's 17-11. I think we might have a couple substitutions checking in. Yes, we do.
That was still, even though it didn't matter, number 2, Greta Sikori for Waukee. That was a beautiful dig. I don't know if you saw.
Libero, she's diving all over the field, or diving all over the court. You'd expect it. 17-11. How about that play by Maggie Craig? Sends it right back where nobody else was sitting. Warriors 18-11. Very good start here to the evening. Urbandale has won 7 out of the last 9 matches between these two teams. There's a good save by Urbandale to keep it in. Nice job by Lainey Drown. Stella Braddock knocks it back across. Drown sets up to Ladwig. And good pickup by Waukee. Kill attempt, drops in again, Maggie Craig.
Maggie Craig has already had 117 kills this season. That's great.
She's on it. That's for sure. I mean, she's everywhere. How about that one? Barely got across the net, but it's almost a service ace as it is. Urbandale's able to save it. Stella Braddock. Yes, it did. Just snuck in. Waukee pouring it on here late. 20-11 lead here in the first set.
Starting to hear some familiar names again. Miss Braddock.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be hearing her all night.
And substitutions line them up, but they come in bunches. Like you hear a certain name 3 times in a row, and then you'll hear another name 3 times in a row. Clearly have a couple offensive sets lined up in that way. Urbandale trying to get back on track. Ladwig drops in the middle. Good dig on the backside. Braddock tried to save it. Urbandale takes the point.
Sometimes you just have to depend on your reaction time and pray that the ball goes where you want it to go.
Might be the break that the Jayhawks need as the freshman Ladwig will serve for Urbandale.
Waukee is really pulling away, 20-12.
Awkward hit off the top of Maggie Craig's hands. Waukee has to get it back across, and they do. Drown sets it to the middle to Maggie Walker. Sikori dropped it into Braddock. They thought it dropped to the ground. It did not, and we play on. Braddock thought for sure she had a kill. That's going to be a kill, though. Nicely done by Alexa Weber. That was very odd. I don't know if it dropped in or not. But.
I know. I thought it might have hit the ground, but obviously the refs know better than we do. Yeah.
Alexa Weber, a sophomore, sneaking in here on a serve. Drown. Near side. Really good block by Jones. Noah's able to get it back across. They'll go near side, and the kill attempt is well imperfect for Maggie Craig. Out of the outreached arms of Tori Noah. Waukee a 10-point lead.
You know, Maggie Craig has been averaging 2 kills per set this season, and you can certainly tell she's certainly
she's figured things out right now.
Yeah, she's figuring things out. Thank you.
Absolutely. Maggie Walker gets it across. Craig again, got it blocked back, but good reaction time. Noah, near side, another good block by Waukee. And again, it's Craig and Jones. Sophomore and a senior teaming up. Waukee is 2 away from a first set victory, and a dominant first set victory.
Yeah, and even though Waukee is obviously dominating this set, I still think Urbandale has done a great job playing.
They still seem to be organized, or at least trying to get it across. That one too far out, too far gone, double hit, and Waukee is at their match point here in set number 1.
I would completely agree, though. Both teams do seem very organized, and they are adjusting to each other, learning from what's being put at them.
Alexa Weber, been on a serve streak here, gets it across. Lainey Drown tried to go back. Braddock That one knocked in the air. Urbandale's got to get it back across. They do. Thought it might have been a double hit. Jones, not this time. Noah near side to Richmond, and that one goes on the net, and Waukee will take the point and the set. 25-12. Waukee takes set number 1. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Goes to Warriors. Score 25-12.
Trucks are arriving daily during Schottenkirk Chevy's Truckload Kickoff event. Over 1,200 vehicles. WaukeeChevy.com. Inventory changes hourly. Don't see exactly what you want? Build, price, and order direct from the factory. To better serve you, we've doubled the size of our service department. We need more team members. Go to WaukeeChevy.com to see our job openings. The Truckload Kickoff event. Find new roads to Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now. All the best brands and the best selection. And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that. Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Free Godfather's Pizza. Begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening. Waukee on their pink out night lead Urbandale 1-0 after the first set, a 25-12 set. Waukee trailed early, got back underneath them, and they looked really good the rest of the way.
They really did. Waukee played a great game, but I think Urbandale did as well. As we were saying throughout that entire set, both teams seem to have a lot of control. We're very organized and responding really well to what the other team is giving them.
Urbandale started quick, but just kind of struggled as Waukee caught back up. Couple errors by Urbandale, couple longer services by Waukee. Hannah Toll is in for Waukee. We haven't called her name really at all, and she's one of the top stat leaders. So keep an eye out for that for Waukee as the evening goes on.
She does. She leads the team in assists and digs.
Just weird that we haven't seen her a ton here tonight.
No, it could be injury, could be illness. Who knows?
She looks fine. She's smiling out there right now, but we'll see. You never know. It's a strategy thing. We're off and running in set number 2 between Waukee and Urbandale. Rogers gets it across the line. Drown sets up middle. Picked up on the back line by Maggie Craig. We called her name a lot in the first. As Stella Braddock's airmails that one out of the back line, and it will be 1-0 Urbandale. Lainey Drown, the senior, a do-it-all senior for Urbandale, gets it across. Rogers, wow, what power. My goodness. Incredible effort to go in and make the play.
Is that her second kill of the game now?
It's close. I mean, a couple. I mean, I feel like she's had a couple. We'll have to look on the board. Fourth kill of the game so far for her. Amazing. A 1-1 lead. They go middle. That one long, and a couple errors here by Waukee.
Both teams are really using their freshmen, though, and they're using the height that these freshmen give them.
It's got to scare you if you're an opponent of any of these teams, knowing what these freshmen are capable of. Both have been so impressive. 2-1 lead for Waukee, or Urbandale, excuse me. There's a kill up the middle. Really nicely done by Alexa Weber.
Lexi Weber with a kill.
Alexa Weber, Lexi Weber. What are you going to do?
No.
It's down as Alexa. What do we got?
I go by Alexa. She goes by Lexi. It's whatever your preference is.
2-2. Drown sets up near side to Ladwig. Another strong kill attempt by Craig or Weber. That one blocked back. Noah gets it across. Good dig on the back line by Tegan Mash. Kill attempt goes long. Urbandale leads 3-2, and Alexa, it's been all off errors by Waukee that Urbandale leads.
Very true, and as I said before, a lot of these points are coming from attempts to paint the line. They keep trying to do these dips, but both teams respond so well.
Ladwig will serve and goes too long on it. We're knotted up at 3.
We're starting pretty similar in this set as we did in the first set, just back and forth with points. It's going to be interesting to see who decides to pull away.
Good student section tonight by Waukee, Pink Out Knights. That one goes long, and Urbandale will take the point. Another error, and another point off errors for Urbandale. We assume it's homecoming week because it is homecoming week. Randy gives me the nod of approval. It is homecoming week, so a lot more to be excited about this week. Waukee gets the home football game against Des Moines Lincoln. And then next week, they will be home against Southeast Polk. Should be a great game. I have no idea where they're going to give the point to. They're going to give it to Urbandale. That ball bounced around so aggressively off Jenna Jones, or excuse me, Stella Braddock, but 5 points, 5 errors by Waukee. That's all you need to know about this one. There's another error by Urbandale. So an error-filled second set to start.
Definitely, and it's a little interesting to see why so many errors, because both teams played so organized and good the first set. Just the adrenaline after the first set, maybe?
It's very possible. Saffron Horton will serve. Waukee trailing 4-5. No real terms of panic on both sides here, starting so early. Drown, airmail's long, and it's going to be, thought it was touched by Waukee, but it's not. 5-5. You and I talked about it last Tuesday. That sweet spot is around 15 to 20 points when you really start to figure out, okay, can we pull away or how close are we going to keep it?
I think that's where both teams just start to find their footing.
5-5 for now in the second set. Waukee leads overall 1-0. That one knocked right back. Nice job by Maggie Craig. She has stepped up big tonight. Both her and Alexa Weber. Take a look at the replay. This just simply fell right into Maggie's lap, and she knocked it right back.
Maggie Craig, certainly an impressive player, and she currently scores on at least 21% of her kill attempts, which is a great percentage to have.
Sakori set that one up on the back line for Jones. Urbandale tries to get it across. Won't work on a double hit. Or 4 hits, I should say. 7-5 lead for Waukee.
One thing I've always enjoyed about volleyball players is that when the ball, they know the ball isn't going to go over when they want it to, they just like tap it and smile and
just let
like,
it go.
Oh, it went over.
Good serve by Horton. Any of those serves that just skims the net, always one of the best. Horton sets up to the middle, and that one spiked back into the net. Urbandale will take the point. Jenna Jones in there along with Maya Heinrich.
The serves that just barely hit the net have to be so intimidating because you're like, oh, I hit the net, it's not going to go over, and then you have to react.
And that's the thing, you don't know. Sometimes it might fall back, sometimes it might go forward. Jones, beautiful kill. Really tough spot for Bree Tigas to get down and go and get that one, but it's a point nonetheless for Jones. And Waukee leads 8-6. This is around the time when Waukee was starting to pull away in that first set.
And it looks like they're possibly going to do it again.
Maggie Craig just misses. And I mean just missed. Urbandale takes the point. Errors keeping Urbandale in this. They really haven't had many kills tonight total. Their leading kill leader is Piper Ladwig, and she has 3. Served by Alexa Richmond, and a great block back attempt. There's what you need if you're Urbandale. A duo block attempt.
Still serve, number 6, Alexa Richmond.
Ladwig was in on the block, 8-8. Rogers to Noah. Back over, and that was a tough one either way. Nobody really knew what to do with that one.
Yeah, that was almost a perfect ball. It was right in the middle of the net. Rogers attempted to dip it, but the ball just fell right back
Well,
down.
and for Waukee, you can't go too far over the net, or else now you're in trouble. So you got to be a little conservative there. Jones was able to knock it back across. Horton sets back up to the middle, and another great play by Alexa Weber. 10-8 lead for Waukee. Sakori, the sophomore, will be the one to serve again. Great serve, good dig on the back line by Urbandale. This one's going to be a little tough to get. Horton knocks it back across. Good effort. Dunn, near side to Drown. It's blocked back by Rogers and Weber. I will say, teamwork-wise, on the replay especially, they're really good at assisted blocks. You're not going to see many solo blocks by Waukee. That's just a perfect assisted block.
Yeah, and I would say compared to last week's game that we were at, I think Waukee is really coming together as a team, at least especially for this one.
Piper Ladwig misses the back line. It's 12-8 Waukee. Trying to pull away here in set number 2.
And they certainly are. They're doing what they did in the first set.
Corey on the serve. Drown. Picked up in the middle. Rogers blocked. Rally continues. Drown to the back line. Picked up by Baker. And Waukee, nobody knew what each other was going to do. And Jayhawks take the point. An update over from Ankeny. Waukee Northwest takes set number 1 over Ankeny, 25-22. Battle between 2 top 5 teams in the class.
The Jayhawks certainly needed that point. I think they just needed a point to kind of boost their confidence and start their own run of points.
Yeah. Danny Peterson back to serve. Haven't called her name a ton. Baker picks it up. Horton near side to Jones. Right place is where the ball's going to go. 13-9. Good spot by Jones. It's a kill-heavy night. Urbandale's not making a ton of errors, it feels like. It just Waukee's getting a ton of kills.
Waukee is placing their kills perfectly and just doing great.
Rogers has 5 kills. Weber has 4. Maggie Craig has 3. Off the service error, 13-10. Urbandale's going to stick around here a little bit. Tori Noah will serve. Rogers airmails it long. Freshmen have done that a couple times tonight, both freshmen on both teams.
I think when you have that adrenaline excitement and you're that height, you really just have to be able to bring it down.
When you're that height. Must be nice. Spike down, good attempt by Stella Braddock. Haven't called her name as much as we did last Tuesday, but Stella gets a great play.
And she's already had 109 kills in this season, so that would have been her 110th kill?
Yeah, that depends on how many she's had here tonight. I'll wait till the stats wheel on the scoreboard cycles through to tell you, but it's her 2nd kill tonight. I think they're going to have a lift. Yep, a lift on Piper Ladwig. 15-11. Waukee just kind of sitting around that 3 to 4 point mark. And for them, I think that's comfortable, the way they've played at least tonight.
Yeah, once they get those 3 to 4 point leads, they seem to be really comfortable and just playing it cool on the court.
Braddock drops it in. Just barely snuck it past Danny Peterson, who was ready for a possible dig. Now Braddock's starting to sneak into the party. 3 kills for her so far.
I think Urbandale just needs to get a point like that. Just a great kill that they can celebrate as a team to kind of boost their confidence and get their run going.
More pushes by Urbandale, not as many kills, playing a little conservative. There's Braddock again. 4 kills for her, and they're coming in bunches now for Waukee.
Might as well keep setting Braddock if she's going to keep doing what she's doing.
She's listed at 5'10". I refuse to believe she's 5'10", but take it as you will. 17-11. That one goes long. Really good choice by Tori Noah to hold back on that one. I can't imagine how hard that is, because you can't see the line. You're just taking a guess of how far that ball's going to go.
Very true, but I feel like if you practice long enough, you kind of just get a feel for it. That's got to be out. I'm not going for it.
Bree Tigas with the serve. Awkward spot. Not for Stella Braddock. Oh, my goodness. And she's fired up for good reason. It is an avalanche so far. Take a look at the replay.
This is certainly her set of the game.
Watch her come up on the backside. Ooh, man,
Just
what
great
force. Service error by Waukee, much needed for Urbandale. Keeps it within 5.
As we already said, Urbandale really hasn't been making a lot of errors. I mean, they are a team with a lot of seniors, and you could tell that they play together. I don't know exactly
not many kill attempts.
Not many kill
They're
attempts.
just not, they're just wanting to get the ball across, set yourself up for a rally. We're just not seeing a lot of kill attempts, per to say. We'll see if that changes. Braddock again. My goodness, 6 kills. That leads the team, and she will deservedly get a break, it looks like. And yes, she will. Substitution, outsteps Stella Braddock, and she shrugs the Michael Jordan shrug, because why not? 6 kills in her time quickly.
And currently, Waukee is leading 19-13. They're getting that lead that they got from the first set.
Must get points territory for Urbandale, and that's going to help. Maggie Walker drops it in. Nice job by Tori Noah to set her up. Walker just a sophomore. We got people walking right behind us. It's like of all places you could walk. It scared me a little bit. 19-14. Sakori, there's an awkward hit. And Alexa, here comes Urbandale. Couple mistakes by Waukee.
This might be their chance to start their point run, you know? As I always say, you can always come back. It doesn't matter how far behind you are, there's always that chance.
Saffron Horton sets up to Jones, and that's blocked back. What a job by Lainey Drown.
She's had 13 blocks this season, and depending on how many she's had tonight,
that might be 14th. Block. Yeah, I think that might be her first. This is all Lainey right here, setting this thing up. Nice job. Here comes Urbandale, 19-16. The middle to Craig. And that one just a little too strong off of Ava Wattier. Or excuse me, that was Courtney Dunn. Not much Courtney could do about that one. 2016 Waukee.
Well, they definitely did a good job closing the gap a little bit.
Craig will serve. Awkward hit for Urbandale. They're going to have to get it across. Drown gets it, blocked back. Not a hard block, but a block nonetheless for Mia Heinrich and Jenna Jones.
Perfect placement, though. It was just slowly right there for her to get.
Mia Heinrich in the defense for the Warriors.
Picked up in the middle. Near side and another block attempt. Urbandale's got to get it across. They do. 21-16 Waukee. Jones skies it to the middle to Courtney Dunn. Noah back to Drown. Drown goes long, but Waukee keeps it in. And we're going to have, I believe, 2 hits. Yep, a double hit. Urbandale's hanging around, 21-17.
I certainly agree what you said previous. Urbandale hasn't had a lot of kill attempts. They either want to dip it or just try to get the ball over. But the times that they have had kill attempts, they've gotten some points.
I think they're definitely going to want to up the aggressiveness a little bit more.
Especially since Waukee's coming at them pretty hard.
Saffron Horton knocked it long, and Alexa Richmond just couldn't get out of the way. She didn't really know what she wanted to do. And that would have been a point for Urbandale, but just a simple mistake by Richmond. And Waukee will take it. The lead is back to 5. Greta Sikori will serve. Drown. Locked up by Urbandale, or by Waukee. They try to get it back across. Horton to middle, and nice job by Alexa Weber. Kind of an awkward spot to go for a block, but Weber will take it. Waukee is 2 away from a commanding second set victory.
Certainly 23-17.
Greta Sikori with the serve. Noah to Ladwig. Ladwig drops it in. Kind of a missed block attempt by Jones and Weber. Much improved second set by Urbandale overall. Only 12 points in that first set, now 18 here in the second.
Certainly. I think they're starting to get their footing and maybe trust each other a bit more, or just possibly waking up. Sometimes it takes a set or two to wake up.
5-point lead, looking for that match point. Rogers and Weber didn't know what they wanted to do. Rogers gets it back across. Here comes the freshman with another big play, Piper Ladwig.
She's had 48 kills this season, and depending on how many she's had tonight, obviously that's gone up. But that freshman, 6'2", great.
You think she gets taller?
I don't know.
I think so. I mean, I feel like as a freshman, you're not done growing yet. Rogers, long, and here comes Urbandale back within 3. Waukee is going to call a timeout. The Jayhawks trying to close back in. We'll be right back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now. All the best brands and the best selection. And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that. Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee 23-20 over Urbandale. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here in the second set. Well, Waukee looked like they were going to pull away, but Urbandale's not going away just yet.
Urbandale is certainly responding, and I think they found their confidence and their footing a bit more, and they might be able to get this second set. One thing I do enjoy about Waukee is always the fans. The crowd is always so fun and lively.
They love their Warriors, that is for sure. I still think they're the best student section in the state. For football, basketball, volleyball, clearly the top of the top.
And having that fun, supportive fans does help your playing, no matter what sport you're doing.
Maggie Craig, or excuse me, that's Weber. Setting up to the middle is Urbandale, and that one drops in. Jess Mackey. Haven't called her name a ton tonight, but she grabs the point. It's a 2-point game.
Jess Mackey has had 40 kills this season, and like we were talking about, they did a kill attempt and they got the point.
It's starting to, you're starting to put the pieces together, it feels like, if you're Urbandale.
Most certainly.
Kill attempt drops in. Nice play, Jenna Jones. They haven't gone to her a ton. And now Waukee is at a match point. Boy, this would be so big for Waukee if you can take this. Not just to go up 2-0, but Urbandale's starting to put together something. But you can't give Urbandale some freebies here. Jenna Jones will serve. How aggressive does Urbandale get? Match point for the Warriors. Jones, long, good decision by Noah. There's your freebie.
There's the freebie.
Now how aggressive do you get, or conservative do you get if you're Urbandale?
How will Urbandale respond with that free point?
Tori Noah on the serve. Baker to Toll. Braddock, no, can't get it. Good job by Urbandale. They'll center back to Maggie Walker. It's blocked back and in. Alexa Weber gets the job done, and Waukee hangs on for set number 2. 25-22, they lead 2-0. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Trucks are arriving daily during Schottenkirk Chevy's Truckload Kickoff event. Over 1,200 vehicles. WaukeeChevy.com. Inventory changes hourly. Don't see exactly what you want? Build, price, and order direct from the factory. To better serve you, we've doubled the size of our service department. We need more team members. Go to WaukeeChevy.com to see our job openings. The Truckload Kickoff event. Find new roads to Schottenkirk Waukee Chevy. WaukeeChevy.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now. All the best brands and the best selection. And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that. Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Free Godfather's Pizza. Begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade. With the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Set number 3 coming up here at the Waukee Fieldhouse. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here. Waukee on top of Urbandale 2-0. Warriors looking to grab that 10th win of the season. Urbandale trying to grab their first CIML win of the season total. Much, much better set there by Urbandale in that second one.
It was a lot closer this time, and as we were kind of talking about, with Urbandale having mostly seniors, you'd think with these girls playing together so long that they'd be a little bit more aggressive.
Finally, we're able to get a volleyball in. And we're off and running here in set number 3. Hannah Toll, the one to serve. Urbandale sets up, and already off to a good start is Urbandale. Waukee almost got that back across, but nonetheless a point for the Jayhawks. And we talked about it in the beginning. A lot of Urbandale's points, at least through the first 10, were Waukee errors.
Yes, both teams seem to be making points off of errors, and then they finally find their footing after about 10 points. And then it gets competitive and fun to watch.
Stella Braddock is in for Waukee. We saw her really step things up. There's a good kill attempt in the middle by, I believe, Jess Mackey was the one who gets credited with it. Piper Ladwig leads Urbandale with kills at 5. Waukee is led by Stella Braddock, the sophomore, 6 kills for her, and I swear they came all in bunches. As the wearer once again, she's got another point. Waukee's on the board in set number 2, or set number 3, I should say.
We're certainly hearing a lot of Braddock's name. She keeps getting these kills. I'd be as stoked as she is right now to be out on that court.
I think she shows the most emotion out of anyone on the floor. I think it just feels like she's the one that is most excited. Ladwig somehow went over and somehow got to the ball. Tori Noah goes for a dig attempt and misses. Somersaults her way down the floor, and we're tied at 2.
It's got to be nice to be wearing those leggings, though, compared to just some spandex. So then your skin and your legs have a little bit of protection and coverage.
You can tell for Sikori as well for Waukee. They just move. You can slide better, and there's more confidence to dive for the balls. As I say that, you get players like Tegan Mash who are just all over the floor. Braddock again.
Are we surprised?
No, we're not surprised. And the thing is, they've all been pretty much on the same spot, that far side of the court. Another thing that a lot of people don't fully realize if you're not big into volleyball, their knee pads aren't really over their knees. They're below their knees because you're not supposed. If you're diving at the floor with your knees, you're going to have a torn ACL in about 5 different tries, maybe even your first. But it's a common misconception about the knee pads and whatnot.
If I were them, I would opt for leggings, and maybe we'll see in the future a lot more girls wearing leggings.
I will say, like I said last week, I have one game of powder puff volleyball under my belt as a high schooler. I did not wear knee pads. I think I wore basketball shorts, and I don't think I ever dove for the ball. But nonetheless, just the effort that it takes. There's a really nice play by Maggie Craig to give Waukee back the lead. Craig's been a pretty good asset tonight for Waukee. A couple more stat leaders. Saffron Horton leads Waukee with assist at 2. Ladwig still leads Urbandale with kills. Waukee is all over the place. They eventually get it back across. That one sailed long, and Waukee will take the point. Just a little long by Jess Mackey.
That was a great reaction by player 6 on Waukee's side. She almost wanted to touch it and then just decided no, and it was out.
It's such a knee-jerk reaction. Drown, backside, picked up by Weber. Here comes Braddock, drops it in. I mean, why not? Why not the night that she's having?
I feel like that's one of the first few dips that we've seen that have actually been successful because both teams have been really good at responding.
6-5, Waukee on top. We'll see you in a minute.
Hey, you two. We all want to be winners, right? The winning drive comes from choosing unleaded 88, a cleaner burning fuel made from corn. That way, we all win. Now give me some wings. That's the winning drive. Now let's go get some tailgating snacks.
Welcome back to the Waukee Fieldhouse on Pink Out Night. I think they're calling it Pink Out Night, something like that. Breast Cancer Awareness Night, if you will. 6-3, Waukee on top of Urbandale. The Warriors starting quick. We haven't seen that the first 2 sets here. Weber, across, and double hit.
It's just what Waukee needed to possibly get some points and start their own, try and get ahead.
Yeah, much needed for Urbandale, that's for sure. Courtney Dunn, the junior, will serve with the 6-4 lead for the Warriors. That's a good serve. Catches Waukee off guard. They'll go far side to Maggie Craig. Alexa Richmond, is that going to go? Yes, it did. It was touched, but I still think it dropped in nonetheless. 6-5. A lot of pressure on Urbandale this set. Obviously, you got to take the set. If you don't, Waukee's getting out of here with a win.
And we're starting to get to those points where Waukee keeps pulling away the teens points of the sets is where Waukee seems to start pulling away.
7-5 lead. Saffron Horton will be the one to serve. Upcoming for Waukee.
She's had 16 service aces this season. If she gets to serve again, love to see another.
Horton, near side, Craig, and the block attempt by Urbandale is successful. Urbandale's hanging around here.
They're hanging around. I wish I would see more aggressive kills. They have been very aggressive, but I think with kills, they just should step it up a little.
That one dropped in. Nice play, Maggie Craig. Boy, I tell you what, this sophomore class by Waukee, Stella Braddock, Maya Heinrich, Alexa Weber, Maggie Craig, Greta Sikori. That's a good sophomore class.
And it's great to have younger girls that are already playing so well because you'll have them further in the future.
Horton over to the far side to Jones. Jones gets it blocked back, and Urbandale brings it back within 1. About 9 kills for Stella Braddock. Unbelievable.
She'll get more.
She will get more.
I'm sure we'll be announcing her name.
I'm trying to think. I've called games at the state tournament where players have gotten 30-some kills, and that's unbelievable just watching it happen in front of you. But for Braddock, just being a sophomore, big night for her. Good dig by Horton. Sikori sets up to Jenna Jones, and Jones almost got it across. Ladwig. Horton to Rogers. That somehow was saved by Tori Noah. Ladwig gets it across and scores. How about that rally? Take a look at the replay. Watch Ladwig, far side of your screen. Watching, waiting. Just taps it right across. We're tied at 8. Miss hit by Maya Heinrich. And Urbandale takes back the lead.
Is this the first time Urbandale? Well, they've been starting in the lead with each set, but further into the set, is this the first time they've been ahead?
It'd be close. I think in the first set they might have been up earlier. Sikori runs right into the bench, and down goes one of the assistant coaches.
That is a little awkward when you have all your teammates sitting on the side and you just really want to try and save the ball.
Are they going to catch me or are they not? And that was a business decision by Greta Sikori, saying, I don't want to hurt myself. But her assistant coach took the brunt of the fall. 10-8 Urbandale. Rogers. Yes! Barely drops in. Much needed point for Waukee.
Beautiful kill by Rogers. Just paints that line. Those are the balls that you want.
She had gone quiet in that second set. Really hadn't called her name a ton. Boy, she's so lengthy, too. I mean, height's everything, but arm length, everything else, that really helps you out. 10-8 Jayhawks. Ladwig just misses it. She knew it, too, right when she hit it into the net, 10-10.
But with that height, you can see it a couple of times. Sometimes neither of those freshmen really have to jump to get the ball over and down just because they have that reach.
And a lot of her hits, and maybe it's just me thinking back on things, is there's a service error. Piper's hits aren't like crazy kills. They're just quick little bloopers right over the top. So that could be something she's working on.
True. I have enjoyed watching Rogers for Waukee a bit more with her kills because they're very powerful and good.
She lets it go. I mean, I don't know if she cares where it's going to go. She's going to spike it back into the ground. Block attempt misses for Urbandale. We're tied at 11. That's Jenna Jones on the kill. Don't look now. Stella Braddock is back into the match. And Hannah Toll will serve here for Waukee.
We are tied, though, 11-11. It's going to be interesting to see who just starts to pull away.
That one's a lift by Ladwig. Second time she's done that tonight. You can see the improvement by Urbandale, though, because they only had 12 points in the first set. Had 22 in the second. Now already at 11. So much improved.
With each new set, I think they're getting more aggressive. They're fighting more.
I believe that was Stella Braddock again. Yes, it was. 10th kill of the night for Stella Braddock.
Just give the ball to Braddock.
Why not? I don't see why you shouldn't.
You gotta spread the love. Everyone's got to have a chance.
13-11, served by Toll. Ladwig, there's the kill. A little bit more power on it. That's her 7th kill of the night. She leads Urbandale.
But once again, there wasn't much of a jump. She just has such good reach that she can just get it over.
You are absolutely right. She may be lifted off the ground 2 inches. Both teams pretty even here to start our third set. Ladwig misses. That was a tough hit anyway, asking for a bunch, and Waukee takes the 2-point lead.
It's got to be a little intimidating to be the only freshman out there.
And we look, she's still technically on the freshman roster. She doesn't have a number on the freshman roster, so most likely not used a ton, but I'm not sure the rule for volleyball. I know obviously for football you can only play a certain amount of quarters per season. I have no idea what the amount is for volleyball, but it's a service ace up for Waukee, and it's a 3-point lead. If you're Urbandale, it feels like you can't let this thing get too far ahead.
No, because this is where Waukee has been pulling away.
Sakori to Toll. Weber spikes it into the ground, and it's going to be a point for Waukee. Weber will take the point, 16-12. Ladwig, Drown, haven't called her name a ton, and that is somehow saved by Waukee. I thought maybe they'd get 4 hits. Braddock, why not? 11 for Stella Braddock.
Her placement is just on point tonight.
She has been unbelievable. 17-12, Waukee on top. We'll take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here this evening, 17-12. Waukee on top of Urbandale in set number 3. The Jayhawks looking for that big third set victory to end this thing out. Great block by Maggie Craig and Alexa Weber in the middle.
I think Urbandale has been playing great tonight. I think in this third set you can tell that they're a little more anxious because Waukee is on top by 2 sets, but it's been a great game to watch and announce for so far.
What a serve on the back line by Tegan Mash. Dana Spencer in the ball game, or in the match now for Urbandale. She was the one that knocked that one long. 19-12, and Alexa Waukee can taste victory here as they're 6 points away.
They certainly can, but Urbandale, I think they just need that 1 point and they can try. There it is.
Nash goes long on her serve. A couple more substitutions. Bree Tigas checks in for Urbandale along with Alexa Richmond. Now Urbandale rallied in the last set, so they can do it.
They did. They got it close. We were at 21 to... Oh,
Boy, Greta Sakori just left the screen. And I mean, she left the court. She went all the way back to the locker room almost to try and go get that one. I think she was
dove
okay.
in the locker room. She's obviously fine, but goodness. That was a little scary
and you
to
and I
watch.
talk about, there's 2 basketball hoops on the far corners. Somehow nobody has hit them. But granted, nobody wants to even touch them.
But you can just tell with the aggression. These girls are diving. I mean, Urbandale's dove into the bottom. I don't even know what to call this. Both teams have dove into stuff, just not even paying attention to their surroundings, just wanting to get the ball.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it Sakori that went flying into the bench and knocked over the assistant coach? Missed block attempt by Waukee. Here comes Urbandale.
Both teams are showing a lot of aggression and making this game fun and interesting.
Urbandale's trying to stay in it. Trying to do exactly what they did in that second set. Lost the second set 25-22, but rallied to make it close in the end. Great serve attempt by Courtney Dunn. That's an ace.
And right there, did you see that her leg just caught on the court and you got that, that burn from the court? That's why you wear leggings.
There you go. Boy, really good back-to-back serves, but Stella Braddock says, let's calm down. 12th kill of the night for Stella, 21-16 Waukee. What a night for her.
She is going to be a great team captain later on. I can't wait to see for her senior year.
She is subbing out, most likely will be done for the evening. What a night it was for her. 12 kills officially. Saffron Horton on the serve, hit up in the middle by Dunn. And are we going to have a lift? Nope, double hit. Waukee closing in, 3 points away.
Urbandale still has a chance. They gotta believe they have that chance and just gotta get that point to help them go.
Horton Far side to Drown. Drown airmails it long. 23-16. Waukee is 2 away. Horton will serve again. She's on a good streak here. Waukee trying to close in on their 10th victory of the season. Coming into tonight, Urbandale had won 7 out of the last 9. Waukee saves it. Horton to the middle. That one was touched by, or they're going to say it goes long, so nobody touched it for Urbandale. I thought maybe someone did. 23-17. Urbandale hanging around.
Urbandale's got to take this free point and really just try to run with it and try to catch up.
Horton. Backside to Jones. Good block by Urbandale, but a better recovery by Sikori. Now Urbandale has to reset. Alexa Richmond tries to bloop it over the top. Sikori comes flying in. Jones misses the back line. That was everywhere for Waukee.
But Urbandale is doing exactly what they were supposed to do with that free point. They're trying to make a run for it.
Tori Noah, good serve. Horton has to go get it. Blocked in the net by Urbandale, and the lead is now 4. And Waukee once again will call a timeout late to try to reset. We'll take one with them. Urbandale trailing Waukee here in the third set.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. Spring will be here soon, and our selection of patio furniture is fantastic, but it won't be that way forever. If you want to get furniture for your deck this summer, come see us now. All the best brands and the best selection. And if you want a special order for this summer, we still have time to do that. Come see us now, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Blake Walker, Alexa McCunn with you here. 23-19. Urbandale says, let's not go home yet. They're sticking around just like that second set. Can they complete the comeback this time? Noah on the serve. Horton sets up to Jones. Jones spikes it into the net.
A lot of Waukee's points in this third set that have helped them get this run have been errors by Waukee. Just because you're ahead by 2 sets, they still got to stay focused.
They fix the net, 23-20. Don't go away yet. Tori Noah on the serve. Jones back across, awkward hit. Maggie Walker gets it across, but it's a double. Nope, it's a lift. Boy, a couple lifts tonight by Urbandale have been crucial, and just like that, it is match point for Waukee. Maggie Craig will be the one to serve. Jayhawks got one more rally left in them. 24-20 match point serve. Noah knocked up. Drown. Picked up on the back line. Horton sets up. Jones into the net. Urbandale will hang around. 24-21. Jones frustrated. That's 2 straight she's put into the net.
It's nice to see that they're still both competing, that Waukee wasn't just getting comfortable, that they're still trying to bring it, even though they're ahead.
Haley Baker checks in. Match point for Waukee still. Horton, far side. Jones, good dig. Back across to Sikori. Horton will go back to Jones. Jones airmails long, and Urbandale is within 2. Watch for Malia Rogers here for Waukee. I feel like they're trying to set her up. Match point still. Alexa Richmond on the serve. Horton to Jones. Jones drops it in, and Waukee wins. 25-22 is your final score of set number 3. Waukee sweeps the Jayhawks to move to their 10th win on the season in a homecoming victory, if that. We'll be back to wrap everything up. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network, wrapping things up here after Waukee sweeps Urbandale and grabs their 10th win of the season. Urbandale will drop to 7-12, or 6-13 on the season. 25-12, 25-22, 25-22. Stella Braddock, pretty much the answer tonight for Waukee. 12 kills for the sophomore. Alexa, Urbandale came close, just couldn't quite put it all together. Waukee executed at the end.
No, but it was still a brilliant game to watch. Both teams were very aggressive, and I do think Urbandale was rather organized and calm and collected, especially with having seniors. They probably have played together for a long time. I just think they weren't aggressive enough with their kills like Waukee was.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those. Urbandale will regroup, try to get things back together. A much-needed win for Waukee. They'll take their pictures over here on the right side of your screen. Is Pink Out Night. It's a win on homecoming week as well. Much-needed victory for Waukee. 3-0 is your score over Urbandale. For Eric on camera, Randy, our producer, she's Alexa McCann. I'm Blake Walker. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next Tuesday for more volleyball action. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.